Lo-fi what?
Lo-fi, it's kind of a mouthful. Lo-fi cafe, vertical bar, lo-fi
Okay.
jazz beats and chill. Yeah. Yippee!
Lo-fi cafe, lo-fi jazz beats and chill?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I made you microscopic.
Why am I?
I made you microscopic. I'm fixing it. Okay, I need to move you to where you're not getting...
Why are you making me microscopic on freaking frame 1?
No. It's I'm fixing you. It was really the the VTube studio that was doing that. So would you check the OBS and tell me if you agree with this height level?
Are our heads the same size? I feel like you might have to shrink me a little bit.
Oh no! Now you're smaller. Okay.
You gotta, yeah. I think so.
You're a little there. There. Oh my god.
All right.
Okay, there you go. I'm making sure you're not Mike Wazowski'd by the microphone there. It's interesting because usually it's that's the bust level, and it's like the cleavage cover is what's going on with the microphone on your side. But instead, I'm not saying you're small or anything. I'm just saying it's your face is at the level of welcome to Fumble. I mean, welcome to Mood for Love.
Okay, look. See, I have a good. It just means that I have a nice view.
Yes, exactly. Wait, you stay winning. Honestly, it's a skill. Wait, your eyebrow rig is so good. Your eyebrows are so sensitive. You had Bria Cookie Box rigging, right?
Yeah, Bria Cookie Box.
Yeah, she did my rig for my first 2 models.
Oh, nice! I love her rigging.
I know, it's so bouncy. It's so bouncy and fun.
Yes.
It's so good, dude. Okay, so I'm going to start us off with, I have 1 shot in me. If you would like to drink, you're more than welcome to.
I read in chat you had 2.
Well, I took the bottle of whiskey and I chugged it until it hurt. So, like, I would say that that's probably like a level like of
chugged?
Yeah.
Like how many gulps?
Like, it was like gulp. And then I felt my throat closing in, like, stop it. And I was like, gulp. It was like that. So probably like 2.5 to 3. 2.5! Have you ever had a buzzball before? Because I had a buzzball for the first time last night, and it fucked me up, dude.
Really?
It did.
Yeah, I had a buzz.
Vorisha, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. I hope you had an amazing stream. Hi, Vorisha. We're doing an episode of Mood for Love right now with Minnie. Welcome in to you and your raiders. If you do have to step away after stream, no worries. Get rest, get snacks, whatever you need to do. Raid and dash is totally super valid. But welcome in and thank you for sharing your community with me again. It's good to see you, Vorisha. Yippee!
What are your chatters saying to look at? They have a whole bunch of like collection of like these are like a bunch of knickknacks.
Yeah, do you see the finger ball?
Yeah, that's what's all about finger ball.
The finger ball's so horrible. The finger ball lore is
I was looking at that and I was thinking that it looked like some sort of like ADHD toy, like a STEM toy.
It was something I got from a capsule machine when I was little, and it made me throw a complete meltdown temper tantrum. I was like so excited about getting my capsule toy every single time I went to the specific zoo, and then I got the finger ball and like I emptied it into my palm, and like that is what came out, and my mom literally, she was like doing that thing where like you're having like inappropriate laughter as a parent because I was like melting down about the finger ball. She was like, dude.
Wait, were you happy that you got it or you didn't? You did not want the finger ball?
I was disgusted. Like, cause like the capsule wasn't like, you know how sometimes capsule toys are clear, the little ball thing.
Yeah, you can see what you're getting.
I wasn't sure what was gonna tumble out of that. It was an Easter egg. It was like a plastic pastel Easter egg. I popped it open. I emptied it into my palm. And I was immediately getting poked by so many different pale
was it like suction cup?
Dude, it was touching me. It was skin soft, matte, skin soft. Like it was.
See,
I had no idea.
I would have chewed on it.
Oh, Really?
Yeah, especially if it made me mad. I used to chew on like the rubber balls that you would get out of like the little gotcha machine. Stop laughing at me!
It's just that you would chew on it if it made you mad. You're like, this is what you get.
Yeah! Yeah!
That's actually a better strat than what I did. That is
Like
such a better strat.
I would bite off each individual finger like one at a time so that I would feel maximum pain.
You would torture the finger ball. Dude, that's such an alpha move. See, I took the beta route and I said gross, nasty, finger bowl. I know, but it's so cruel. Every single finger, you're like, it's like the torture. It's like the torture technique of like taking off the pinky first, and then you're like, oh, I'm going for the other ones.
Yeah. Which, okay, if you were gonna have one of your fingers bit clean off, you could do the biting if you prefer, but like, which finger would you have bitten off? And would you do the biting or would you have someone else bite it off?
I would like to bite my own finger off. It's a small dream that I've had for a while. I would probably pick...
Wait, do you think that it's like actually the texture of carrots? Sorry to interrupt, I got excited.
Yes! I do. I think it is. Is it not?
That's what I heard, but the thing is, I just don't believe it.
I heard that your jaw is strong enough that it could bite it off, but your brain won't let you. Is that true?
See, I don't know. I don't believe it because I feel like, I don't know. You ever cut through like a chicken wing or something?
People are saying yes, it's true. I feel
like it'd be easier to cut through a carrot than a chicken wing. So you're saying our bones are like thinner than a chicken wing? Aren't bird bones hollow?
Wait, speaking of chicken, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you eat chicken?
I do.
Okay. Have you ever been enjoying chicken? Like you're enjoying a nice chicken nugget or something, and then you notice there's like a ball, there's like an orb on the inside, and it's like tough and like not chewable, and you have to like spit it out, and it's like
the tendon!
Yes! Oh my god, dude, for some reason, it's so polarizing. Oh, no way! That's what Elle said too. She was like, "Oh,
okay,
it's my crunchy little snack."
In a chicken nugget, I'm not into it. But like, if I'm eating like chicken wing, and then I get to the little tendon bit at the end, I'm like, you know?
Whoa, really? Dude, I avoid it like the plague. For some reason, it's very rare that things are actually gross to me. Like, if there's like a piece of salmon and I'm gonna eat it and it looks like there's a worm on it, a dead worm, I'm just gonna pull it off and eat the salmon. I'm disgusting. But the chicken.
Wait, is it like your dream to get like one of those like tapeworms? Yeah.
Yes.
Would you name yours?
Yes. To be honest, I think that like in a perfect world where it caused no health complications, like doesn't that sound like a fun friend? Like
I think they used to do that for like in ye olden days for like the rich ladies to lose weight.
What?
Like here's your prescribed tapeworm. Yeah, they just give you an egg.
Whoa. That's crazy. What the hell? So I think that in a perfect world, you take the tapeworm egg and you just know bro's inside you. You know he's like, growing and like he's going through everything that you're going through. And I think it's just a little sentimental and it's a little whimsical.
The only way that I would do it is if I could check up on him. Like I need some sort of like machine to like see him,
Oh, yeah, because then you could see him grow. You can see him grow
Yeah.
Aww,
Because like then
really
what if you know, like what if he dies and you don't know and you're like, yeah, I just got my tapeworm friend and
dude, that's so dark.
Little do you know, bro died because the egg just never hatched.
Imagine you finished a delicious meal. You're reclining, you're rubbing your stomach, and you're like, that was good, huh, little buddy? And you didn't know this, but he's gone and he's dead.
Yeah, that's why you need
really
like
sad.
You need like an ultrasound.
You need an ultrasound machine so that you can keep. You put the little oil on, like the little gel, and you're swirling it around. You're like, where are you, buddy? Where are you, little dude?
Would he even show up there? I don't even know.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Can any doctors in the chat tell me? Can you see a tapeworm in an ultrasound?
Yeah, doctors? Any ultrasound technicians watching VTubers right now? Anybody?
Preferably if you're at work still.
Yeah, if you guys are at work, if you could just take a break and like in your roller chair, just slide on over to your PC.
Any lurkers? Yeah, come over here.
Tell your patient, hold on just a second, I have something really important to do. Roughly
It's
the
a
same
family emergency call. Line 1 for Dr. Chat number 1.
Yeah, I'm in the operation right now. Oh shit. Okay, well, just step away for a second. Just step away. Also, okay, I want to ask. Usually, I try to ask this in the first, like, but I keep on getting excited about tapeworms. Have you ever been on what you would consider to be a bad date before?
I never been on a date, like a legit date. Never been on a date.
Me neither.
Wait, really?
Yes. I've never been.
I feel like listen. I feel like a date has to be like both people know that it's a date. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Both people have to be like, this is a date. I'm getting ready for a date. Like I've been asked out on a date, and I've never.
Me neither. Like I've never been like had somebody be like, let's go out to dinner with the intention of like furthering our romantic relationship or seeing if we are compatible romantically. And you put on a nice outfit, and then we go somewhere to
big
spend
nice
time.
dress. Yes.
Yeah. Have you ever been invited on what you didn't know was a date before, and then you were like found out later that they thought it was a date?
No.
Me neither. It just never happened.
I need to go outside.
Dude, I know. Were you like raised on the internet at all? Like were you?
Yes, cold.
Yeah. Me too.
Who's gonna ask me on a date? My brother. Ew.
Yes, dude. Same. I was very much raised on the internet. As soon as I figured out I could just go on Neopets and roleplay warrior cats, like I was like, no, I'm not.
Roblox though.
Oh, I missed the Roblox arc, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed out on Roblox.
I went on Roblox.
I played Gaia Online, Neopets, all of the other little pet things. Like I was always super into like keeping virtual pets and drawing them very badly in anime style and charging $50,000 for it.
Wait, what? $50,000 for a what now?
You would go like on Neopets, right? And you would say like, oh, I'm going to draw your Neopet for like this many Neo points. And then you would just draw like, let's say it was like a loop or something, like a lupe, like the little dog thing. And then it's like, I'm not going to draw you a dog. I'm going to draw you an anime man with his hair the same color as your dog's pelt. And it's going to be really bad because it was drawn by me who is not good at drawing at like 11. And then I'm going to charge you $1 million for it. So I always had these avenues of like doing not very well.
Scamming.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm watching Better Call Saul right now. Just finished Breaking Bad, so I'm ready. Yeah, that seems like
Breaking Bad's
legal
actually
business.
worth the hype. Is that true?
I liked it a lot.
Really?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Oh man, maybe I'm missing out because I don't think I've ever watched an episode of like what's considered like popular normie media. I've never watched Orange is the New Black. I've never watched Breaking Bad. I've never watched Game of Thrones. I've never watched Grey's Anatomy, Lost.
I'm kind of with you. I'm so bad at keeping up with like TV and stuff, but like, so I've recently moved, and before I moved, I've always had like a pet with me, and I didn't realize how much time they took and how lonely I would be until I moved. And like now I'm like alone with my own thoughts, and I'm like, if I don't speak to somebody, did I really exist today? Like, did anybody really see me? And so like to fill the void in my lonely mind, I've been just like watching a lot of TV.
Honestly, can I say something? It really does help a lot.
Yeah,
it really does help
I need the noise.
If you are somebody who does get immersed, like the juxtaposition of like sitting in your room and it's relatively quiet and like you don't really have the energy to socialize, you're not going to reach out to anybody, but you don't know what to do with your mind. Like it is really cool that we can just sit down and put a TV show on, and like you instantly this episode starts and you're in a diner and you could hear like the clicking of like the plates and the utensils and the people are having a conversation, and like you just go whoosh, like right in, and like you
can I be honest? I zoned out like 3 seconds ago. I have no idea what you said.
I'm talking about notice that yelling at you guys makes you say fumble more, so I'm not going to yell at you. However, I just want to say, what I was trying to say is, when you get immersed in a TV show, it's like you stop thinking about I'm alone in a dark room sitting on a couch.
Yeah.
You start thinking completely like wherever the TV show takes you. Like we're in a diner now, we're at a park now, we're this. Like it really does
Breaking
feel
Bad,
so much.
selling drugs. Yeah.
Yeah, we're selling drugs. We're in the camper van. We're making crack cocaine. We're making meth. We're selling. We're getting shot at. We're dying. We're overdosing. Like me. You know, it beats being in a dark room. I will say that. So,
but what if you're watching a TV about being in a dark room? Do you think about you're in a dark room? Because I just think, wow, they're in a dark room.
I think so. Because like I know that for me, sometimes if the form of media I'm watching stops being as stimulating as it was a couple minutes ago, and like it starts to bore me, like my eye will wander from the screen and I'll look around and I'm like, it's dark. And I keep looking around and I'm like, no one's here. And I'm like, I don't live with anyone. And then I'm like, I'm not really that social, so I haven't met that many people in real life. And then I'm like, I really don't know that many people. Like it starts
I started looking at
spiral.
TikTok with the excuse of like I'm looking for a TikTok to send to one of my VTuber friends, so that
you start gaslighting yourself.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So that's the danger with if your media starts to understimulate you, you will start the spiral. You know, the spiral will begin.
Yeah, I don't like spiraling.
Me either. I try to avoid spiraling as much as I can.
Spinning
for Coco.
What?
What was
Good
that?
evening, ladies. And I interest you both in a and a trolley pop as an appetizer.
Ooh.
What was the first
Good job,
thing?
Crelly. It makes
Something
me so
about
happy to see
Coco.
you
I don't
making
even know
so
who that
many new
is.
friends.
Oh, I
Pre-love,
know
pre-love.
Coco.
Oh, Coco Nuts VTuber? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Caca
I've yet to meet them, but they
I
sound
can
mean.
introduce you. They're really cool.
I don't think they're that cool. I think they're kind of lame.
But if you've never met them, then how do you know?
Because it's a vibe.
So you judge people before you meet them, or?
Well, I wouldn't go as far as oh, TTS is coming in.
Schedule 1 with Mini Wen.
What?
Oh,
Oh, that's
schedule 1.
a game! Yeah, we
Smoking
could,
some
yeah!
premium
Selling
Marcus
drugs!
Yahoo
You wanna sell
got me
drugs?
Fighting for my life.
Yeah! I would
Made
be
a
so
nice
down,
stew out of
actually.
that pussy.
What?
Blacked out
What?
on the Percocet. Ordered a Desert Eagle off Amazon.
Guys, can
I
you
used
skip
to
this?
nut in my socks until
Skip
the crust
it!
smelled sweet.
Skip
I
it.
ain't never
Skip
going-
it. Skip. Get skipped,
I
you
think
idiot.
he died.
Yeah, he's super dead, but that's what you get. That's what you get for sending an essaying freaking copy pasta. Why do
was
you
very
sound like
long.
that? Why do you sound like that from First Time Chatter? Why not?
Because I'm a cat.
True and real. True and real and verifiable and also confirmed.
Bro, somebody was pestering me about that in real life before I told chat about it. I was like outside of a bar or something with my friends waiting to get in, and this guy is like, I don't remember what he said anymore, but he was like, that cannot be your real voice.
What?
He was like, really? He was like, he said I belonged in My Little Pony, and he was like, he would not shut up about it, and I was just like, haha, I guess I'll stop talking. And he was like, no, it's a nice voice, it's just really weird. And then my friends were like about to fight, and they were like, no, be nicer.
Dude.
I was like, eh.
That's so weird. Because, like, I think that there's a lot of people that will, like, will go to VTubers chats and be like, you don't sound like that. When you when you stop streaming, you sound
Pardon
totally
the intrusion,
different.
mesdames. An order of
And then some
battered
red-
deep-fried mushrooms with blood cheese dip for you.
Ew.
Courtesy of the folks at the bar.
Ew.
No milk.
I own this place, so it's not really my place to say. What's with the cat this time?
Shh. Shh. Anyway.
This time?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Don't listen to them. They're acting a fool.
But yo, this place is always so messy in here.
Whoa! It's organized chaos. Some would say that it's like a, do you like Dr. Pepper? I have Dr. Pepper for you. Yeah! Do you like Dr.
Yeah.
Pepper Zero or regular?
Regular.
Oh, dude, have always been the type of person that enjoys diet over regular because regular makes my teeth feel like fuzzy. It's like thick. It's like syrupy.
Oh.
However,
Yeah, I get that.
regular Dr. Pepper, it's like a fucking ice cream cone. It's so fucking good. Like oh my god, if I accidentally get if I get a pizza and like I order Dr. Pepper Zero and they bring me regular, I'm like, oh no, bites my lip. This is so wrong.
Puts my finger in my mouth. Oh no.
This isn't what I ordered. Uh-oh, what am I gonna do? But it's like I'm actually
Do you
gonna
do
start-
that middle-aged white lady thing where they're like, I'm being bad whenever they have like a dessert? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh my god! I haven't gotten there yet, but I can feel it on the horizon. Dude, I caught myself almost saying like, ugh. I shouldn't have another Reese's cup, but like here I go. Like I'm caught like I'm noticing like glimpses of myself like becoming like milky. Like I can feel myself. Yes, I can feel myself getting there. I'm closer and closer every single freaking day. I'm starting to think thoughts that are just like old person thoughts. I can feel it infecting me.
We'll get you in the nursing home before it's too late, don't worry.
But if you ever hear me say like, oh, I'm being so naughty, I had a candy bar, or like, this is so wrong of me, but I'm gonna grab an extra piece of chocolate, like, honestly, just take me out of my misery right then. Like,
I'll take you out back.
Yeah, you got like old Creller, you gotta just end my misery right there. I do think it's incredibly weird, not to snap back, but for someone to be like in person with you and say, hey, you're faking your voice. Whereas, like,
it was definitely weird. I think they were very drunk because I've never had somebody double down as much as that guy did. I've had people comment on it. I've had many times they'll be like, oh my god, you sound like Minnie Mouse. Oh my god, you sound like a 5-year-old. Oh my god. And they mean it as a compliment. So I just say thank you, even though like if someone says I sound like a 5-year-old in real life, my gut just turns upside down. I'm like, this doesn't feel like a compliment, but I'm gonna say thank you anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's definitely an incredibly tone deaf thing to say. Regardless, like it's surprising their filter didn't catch that as like, oh, that's mean, or like anything like
filter
that.
This one next time.
Yeah, but I think a lot of them are like probably. I'm assuming I'm just trying to assume. I think probably a good majority of them are like trying to aim for you sound like a voice actress or your voice sounds special and unique, and then they're like, hey, you sound like
fumble.
a little baby.
They just fumble it. Yeah, exactly. they immediately fumble it, and I'm like, yeah, okay, so I should just go kill myself. Yeah, no,
I think that's exactly what they're trying. Like a lot. I mean, some people are just gonna be a jerk regardless. But I do think that like a lot of them are like, wow, she sounds so unique and different. And she sounds like a voice actress, and like her voice is probably like the
other half think it's annoying, but it's fine.
Wait, do they say annoying?
Some of them have, yeah.
What the
hell? Actually, no. Legit, before I became a VTuber, I was so self-conscious about my voice because like it sounds like this, hey. And I was just like, and people would bring it up and talk to like ask me about it in real life to the point where like even like homeschooled, I was like, so I should not talk unless I have to around people, or else they'll bring up my voice. And then it was so jarring being a VTuber, and then you have people that watch you for your voice, compliment you on your voice, and then it was just like,
it's so weird. I had voice anxiety for the longest time, and part of why I started streaming is because I was trying to get my voice anxiety to go away. So I had really, really bad voice anxiety. It was so bad that I couldn't pick up the phone. I couldn't even talk to people I knew in real life over the phone just because I had such bad voice anxiety about my voice being recorded or over like a phone. Like in person, I was a little bit more like whatever about it, but I was still like super, like pretty insecure. However, when I started streaming, like you said, it was like an instant flip-flop. And I think I was the opposite of you, like concerned for the opposite reasons, that my voice is lower than a lot of VTubers. Around the time I debuted, there wasn't that many that were like super popular that had a deeper register voice. So I was like, I don't know. It feels like you stick out a little bit, but now it's like a whole entire. There's every single type of voice.
Yeah, and I love it. I'm so glad that it's not just like high pitched voice. By the way, your model has frozen on my side, but like I see it's still working on your side, so I'm just gonna pretend that you're not just frozen.
Okay, thank you. Can you, if you could just pretend, if you could just like in your mind animate it for me, if you could, that would be really good.
Yeah, don't worry, I got you.
Thank you. If you could just.
But no, I
like
used
that.
to use it to my advantage, and sometimes I still do. Like if I'm getting a scam caller, and then like I'm just like tired of it. I don't know. Like if you pick up a scam caller, and you don't realize it's a scam caller, and you want to like get out of it. Oh my god, you're oh my you're so possessed on my screen.
Oh god. Oh god.
It's such a scary. Okay, now you're back to normal. Basically, you started moving like sped up.
Oh shit! Okay. So I'm all caught up now. Okay, yeah.
But you're good now. You
out.
caught up. Yeah.
The demon's out. Sorry about that. That happens sometimes.
Anyway, I would pick up the phone and they would just be like, blah blah blah. Your car's extended warranty, whatever. And I'd be like, I'm a minor. And then they'd be like, is your mom home? I'd be like, no. And then they'd hang up.
Oh my god, dude. Speaking of scammers and stuff, I moved into this apartment recently, like under a year ago, or a little over a year ago now, but I have never dealt with solicitors, and I am dealing with so many solicitors, and I'm so socially awkward. I never know what to do. So like I have people come to my door all the time, and they're like, hey, I like, this is what an encounter I had when I first moved in. Someone was like, hey, did you know about the Verizon towers that we built a little couple of blocks away? And I was like, no. And they're like, well, as a promo, we have a brand new phone for you. And then they had put a phone in my hand, a brand new phone. And I was like, and they were like, okay, it's yours. Can I buy? And I was like, wait, why? And they're like, it's just your phone. It's for you. And I was like,
Oh, that's scary.
I was like, I didn't know if it was like normal. So I called my mom and I was like, hello, are people supposed to come to your door and give you phones? This guy's giving me a phone. And then I had my mom on speaker and she was like, no, go away. Okay, we don't need you. Please leave, please leave. And I looked it up later. It's a scam where they ask like, what's your credit card info and stuff in the phone as it's being set up. And then that information gets sent over. Isn't that so scary?
That's crazy.
Dude, I almost fell for it too.
Honestly, I feel like this could be a sick way to like get rid of a scam like that. Is if they do that, you could like lean into like a conspiracy theorist character where you think that like the Verizon tower that they asked you about that was just built, you're like, yeah, and the waves have been waking me up every day at like 2 a.m. What is this, a phone? I don't use phones. Technology, it's taking over. It's gonna freaking hypnotize me. And then you throw the phone, and then you start threatening to call 911 because they're gonna hypnotize you.
Even you just don't let them leave. Like even at the point where they're starting to walk down the stairs, you're like,
you start chasing them.
Yeah, you're following them. You're like, and honestly, I think it's really messed up the way that the world is normalizing these brainwaves, and these brainwaves are occupying us, and they're changing the way that we act and speak. And they're like, okay, ma'am, sorry.
You keep like tinfoil next to your door so that when they open it, you grab it. You're chasing them, making a hat. Like here, this I'll help you out, bro. This one will save you. Okay, listen, it's not too late. It's not too late.
Dude, I was gonna get a no solicitor sign on my door, but like historically, when I was a little kid and I saw a sign that said no solicitors, my brain went, this person's unfriendly, this person is scary, this person is mean. Like, so now I don't want to do it because I feel like it's gonna make me look unfriendly and mean.
I get it.
Were you guys like that too? Were you guys like, if you were on someone's lawn, like you were getting your like ball or whatever, and it was like a big stake in the ground that was like, no solicitors, do not knock for any reason, leave me alone, blah, blah, blah. Like I was always like, oh my God.
But
just
like,
never answer the door.
Do you want little kids to knock on your door and get their ball?
No.
So then what are like... There's no time.
Maybe I do want to be the scary lady. Maybe it's time to lean into my scary lady arc.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I found out a life hack for the solicitors. So I used to open the door, and then I opened the door one time, and I was like, and then the guy was like, blah 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 blah, and I was like, no, thank you though. And then I went to close the door, and he stopped it with his foot.
Oh,
And I was like,
Oh, the way that I would just like, I would be actually scared.
dude, it scared me so freaking bad. And like, as soon as I was like, dude, like I gave him a reaction of like, whoa, he like moved his foot back and seemed to be like, okay, that was a bit much on my part. Like he seemed to like, he regretted
Bro had
it.
a long day. He took one too many
he was
notes
like-
and he was like, I'm going to try like what I read in the fanfics.
Yeah, it was like MB. It was like I didn't mean to. That was kind of a swing and a miss on my part. So I closed the door and I was like, oh my god, what can I do that I can like answer the door, because my apartment is so airtight and sealed. If I would try to talk to them through the door,
I'm sorry, I
they don't
imagined
hear
the smell.
shit. Can I say something? I had maintenance in my apartment last week, and then he said he didn't think my air purifier was working.
It's the way you said airtight and sealed, and I was
And
just
it's
imagining
80% humidity in my house right now. 80% humidity. No, it's so
Gross,
bad.
open a damn window, air it out.
I do in the
You're just
morning, but
letting
it fogs right back up.
Oh,
It gets all
Crelly,
nasty again.
You're fermenting in there. Like this is like the Crelly. It's like kimchi cat. It's like the Crelly in there.
You're right. It gets so gross. It gets so bad. And like, the best thing I could do is just open the window in the day. And I've been in subathon for a year next month. It would be a year.
Oh my god.
So I can't leave the window open while I'm streaming, but I'm also streaming at 24/7, and I'm loudly screaming for 8 to 10 hours a day. So I open the door, like open the window when I wake up and then I close it. And then as soon as I start panting and sitting in my chair, sweating my ass off, it just builds up the humidity all over.
You try a
again.
candle?
Does a candle do something?
The smell.
Really? Oh, you mean like a scented candle?
Cover it up. What do you mean a scented candle? What candles are you using?
You're right. I don't know. I feel like I get
Well,
like...
I don't know. Have you heard of a dehumidifier?
In my defense, I have one dehumidifier in my living room. I have one in my bathroom, and I have one in my bedroom. Those are all the rooms in my house. And I empty them out like once to twice a day. They get full, and it's still freaking happening. But we found this concerning pink spot on my roof. So we think that maybe it's leaking, and I'm probably going to have to find a new place to live after the subathon is what we're thinking.
You've literally left your apartment with mold. You've spread mold into your apartment. And you're now moving to a new apartment to spread it to a new apartment complex. You're like patient zero for mold in your area.
I replaced the roach problem with my mold problem, because I moved in here, and then I found 3 roaches on my first night here. I moved in.
Okay, like it's not your fault. You moved into them.
I moved in, and there was a roach on the wall the first night I spent there, and I killed it, and I was like, ew. And then I went to bed, and I saw a roach like crawling around near my bed, and I was like, okay, gross. And then I was in the kitchen, and I saw another roach. So I went online, and I did like basically a demon exorcism for roaches. I got every product you could possibly think of. Never seen a roach since. However, it's been replaced with my mold.
Makes sense.
Are you afraid of roaches?
Not afraid of them, but I don't like them. One time, okay, so I was born and raised in Texas, and it's kind of yeehaw. And there's some like outdoor roaches there that you just can't get rid of. Like they just live in like the sewer. They live in like the outside of your house, and like you can keep them out of your house, but sometimes they still show up. Anyway, I was on a call with one of my friends, and I had like a package at the door. I said, "Be right back. I'm gonna go get the package." And I went, and I got distracted because my dog was acting weird next to my bathroom. So I was like, "That's funky. I'm gonna go check it out." Turns out, massive roach in the freaking bathtub. So I was like, looks great to me. I'm gonna get to murdering it. I thought maybe a little bit of spraying of bleach would be enough. This thing was tanky as hell. I sprayed the bleach, and all it did was like cause it to catch aggro on me, and it started flapping its wings and looking at me. And I was like, ah! And I screamed.
I forgot
as loud
there's
as I could.
some that can fly.
because my life flashed before my eyes, and I forgot that I was on a call with my friend, and I spent another few minutes killing this roach. And my friend was about to call. She was about to call the police because she thought that I was somebody broke into my house and was murdering me.
Holy shit, dude! Wait, holy crap! That is the one thing about roaches that is difficult. Is you spray them with every manner of evil chemical, and they're like whatever.
They're so tanky.
They're okay, and
it's chip damage. What? I'm drowning you in pure bleach. What?
Yeah, they're okay, overreaction, but whatever. They're moving on. It sucks. It sucks. You have to mash them. Yeah, but I hate mashing bugs. Mashing bugs is such it's such a personal experience. It's I can feel them go under.
Stop! I'm imagining them crunch. Stop!
It's so bad. I actually have come up with a way of killing bugs that makes it as unpersonal as possible. And if you are somebody who relocates bugs, then that's good for you. But I don't do that because I'm scared. Okay.
I try to relocate the ones that don't scare me, but I'm sorry, roaches. I can't do it for them. I can't. They're on my list.
I have a method. I have a very long, imagine a broom, but instead of at the end of the broom, you know those sticky rollers that you roll hair off of your body? I have a huge one of those on the end. And if I need a bug to go and I want to kill it, then you just roll, and the rolling is all the pressure that you need. It's causing an indirect, a pressure roll that double squishes them. But if you want them to live, you just tap them with it, and then you just put them outside and they'll wiggle off. Pretty awesome.
Huh.
Yeah.
But
Why do you have a massive sticky roller?
Just stay stuck on. Isn't
oh,
that
dude,
disturbing?
I have a dead spider on one right now. I'm looking at it.
Ew! How is that less personal? You're keeping their dead bodies in a freaking glue collection stick.
Dude, it's you're right. Okay, that might be gross. Yeah, that might actually be gross. But
you
each
know,
time I kill one,
equivalent of when you're fighting a troll in an MMO, and they have spikes on the end of their freaking club, and the dead body's just dangling off of it.
And also when I kill one, I'm kind of too scared to wipe the guts off my wall sometimes because I'm so grossed out. So I have little spider skid marks on my walls. It's really bad. It's like the bloody sack with the arm hanging out that you go into the orc lair and they have skulls around and shit like that.
You actually kind of are orc coded.
You think so?
Yeah.
I always loved playing orcs, and every game that lets you be an orc, I
can
always
see it.
Yeah, because the gross, the the bruteness
Crelly
of it.
Big Crelly orc. Crelly hungry.
Yes.
Crelly smashed.
Yes, and then there's the green element. There's the element that I'm ferociously tall and and violent. Exactly.
Yeah, I can see it.
But yeah, I'm not a bug enjoyer personally either. I think roaches for me are less scary.
With Ellie. She's a bug lover.
Oh my god, dude, when I first met Ellie, my first experience, I had already, known about her and
Did you was it the wasp thing?
No, it was worse than that. There was a spider on my desk, and I made a ferociously loud slam on my desk, and I was like, sorry if you heard that, guys, I had to kill a spider. And Ellie instantly just typed oh. And I was like, oh, fuck, oh shit, it was our first interaction. It was our first interaction. However, later on, I did redeem myself, I believe, because I sent her a picture of a spider in a cup, and it was the first time I'd ever caught a spider in a cup by myself. And I was like, I'm letting this guy outside because you inspired me. And she was like, aw, that's great. I just won't tell her about the skid marks on the walls and stuff like that. That's, it's a work in progress.
Dead one you're still collecting on your freaking freaking long distance glue slammer.
Long distance glue slammer. Yeah, he's on there. But it's okay, It's like a reminder of like my that I like, it steals my nerves because I used to have such bad arachnophobia, like such bad arachnophobia that I wouldn't even go outside. It was that bad, dude. And then like every time I would look up like therapy for arachnophobia, it was like exposure therapy, and I was like, why would I do that? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to sign myself up for that. That sounds horrible. Like, I'm sure it works, but like, expecting an arachnophobe to sign themselves up for like touch a spider day is like, that's not going to happen.
I'm scared of birds, but like I've been trying to get over it a little bit.
Oh, really? Are you scared of birds?
Yeah, I am. I wouldn't call it a phobia though, because like I can look at videos of them some of the times, unless it's like the freaky ones where they're opening their mouth. I can't.
Oh, are you more scared of like big parrots and stuff?
No, it's any of them. Like the little ones scare me too.
Really?
Big ones, like any bird, any size. The scariest ones are like geese or like stuff like that.
Dude.
They're scary.
Geese are really scary. I that one is so valid because they do go aggro on you.
Yeah. I've been trying to get over my fear though, but I don't know if I'll ever be comfortable with them. I don't think that like I can't. I understand even if it was like a pet parrot that somebody had and they were like, this is my pet, they're really good, they're so nice, so smart, well trained, I'd be like, yeah, so smart, so they can sense my fear and they know what I'm thinking, and also they're gonna like a smart animal is gonna troll you just because it's funny.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They like, as the smarter they are, the more of a threat that they are when you think about it.
Yeah, like they're thinking too much. Like you ever had like a bird stare at you and you know they're thinking too much?
Yes.
Like, stop looking at me and pondering, you freaking menace.
Dude, they're smart, which means that they can scheme. That makes so much sense. That makes so much sense.
Stop.
You're right. I've never met anybody scared of birds before, but now that I'm thinking about it, like, they bite hard and they're smart as shit, so it's like it is kind of scary.